oxygen cycle, along with the carbon cycle and nitrogen cycle, plays an essential role in the existence of life of the Earth. The oxygen cycle is a biological process which helps in maintaining the oxygen level moving through three main spheres of the Earth, which are atmosphere, lithosphere, and biosphere. The biogeochemical cycle explains the movement of oxygen gas within the atmosphere, the ecosystem, biosphere, and the lithosphere. The oxygen cycle is interconnected with the carbon cycle. The oxygen cycle is mainly involved in maintaining the level of oxygen in the atmosphere. The entire cycle can be summarized as the oxygen cycle begins with the process of photosynthesis and in the presence of sunlight releases oxygen back into the atmosphere, which humans and animals breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide, and again linking back to the plants. This is also proves that both of the oxygen and carbon cycle occur independently and are interconnected to each other.
The presence of oxygen is necessary for living beings to carry out one of their main functions, respiration. Organisms require this element to the point that without it they will die irretrievably, in a period of time that could vary from seconds to hours depending on their capabilities. Thanks to the respiratory process, oxygen is transported to the cells so that they can obtain energy and function optimally. Although plants are consumers of a certain amount of oxygen, they are eminently producers of it. For them, it isn't absolutely necessary to absorb carbon dioxide in order to begin their photosynthesis and give rise to oxygen as a byproduct, which is used for the production of food. A part of this gas is consumed during the decomposition of living beings in the lithosphere, as can happen with calcium carbonate in the shells of certain mollusks. O is equally essential for combustion and other biological and chemical reactions to take place. Another small part is converted into ozone, forming a layer in the upper atmosphere whose mission is to protect the biosphere from intense solar radiation, preventing the escape of heat and the consequent cooling of the planet.
What did I learn from the activity? In the first part, I learned all about emergent properties, like primary productivity and secondary productivity, the trophic level, the ecological efficiency, and the biomass. The third part, I learned about the oxygen cycle, its parts, how it is made, and how important it is. Flow of energy and mass in the ecosystem is important to maintaining an ecological balance. Producers synthesize food through the process of photosynthesis. A part of the energy is stored inside the plants. The remaining energy is used by plants in their growth and development. This stored energy is transferred to primary consumers when they feed from producers. This energy is transmitted to the secondary consumers when they are fed by the primary consumers, and so on.
Without the oxygen cycle, living beings will die. There will be a lot of pollution in the environment. The atmosphere will be damaged by the pollution that happens if there is no oxygen cycle. When brushing your teeth or hands, always turn off the water. You don't know how many liters you will save. When showering or filling the children's tube, use the right amount necessary to wash. Water your garden or deck plants early in the morning or in the evening to prevent evaporation. Try to reuse it inside your house. For example, put a deep plate to wash fruits and vegetables, and use that water to water the plants. Use the clothes washer and dishwasher at their maximum capacity to optimize water use.
As a final conclusion, it can be said that the oxygen cycle is one of the most important for our planet, since without it we could not survive, neither humans or animals in general. Thanks for watching.